Good morning to one and all. So today we will see repair techniques. So in repair, surface repair, there are two major classifications are there. One is repair for cracks, another one is repair for spalling and disintegration. So in today's class we will see repair of spalling and disintegration. So we will see it one by one. So the first one is repair of spalling and disintegration by forming a formwork and then cast in that or by using pump. Okay, here you can see the picture of it. So wherever a damaged place is there, okay, wherever corrosion is happened, okay, means we have to remove away the loosened materials, we have to make sure the reinforcement is exposed, and we have to do a normal concreting practice for that small, okay, the area, okay, by providing a formwork and then do the concreting. Okay, this one is a normal traditional practice. Okay, here you can see two different photos. One is for cast in concrete, another one is by pump. Okay, here you can see this is a column, okay, where the bottom portion has been damaged, okay, or it has been spalled out. For that, okay, they are removing away the excess, okay, loosened concrete. Okay, so whenever, okay, a loosened concrete is there, okay, and if you want to remove means, okay, in an RCC means we have to remove the, okay, that protective cover concrete, and after that, okay, they will stop as soon as the reinforcement is exposed. Okay, it should not be there. Okay, the main part is that, okay, we have to remove away all the concrete which is surrounding that reinforcement. Okay, and we have to make the concrete to be exposed, and then we have to fill with the concrete. Here you can see that example. Okay, the reinforcement is there. Okay, both, okay, the inside and outside they remove the concrete, and then they done the new concreting work. Okay, so in most of the field practice they will allow only the surface reinforcement to be exposed, and then they will, okay, just apply that okay, bonding agent, okay, or the rust prevention material to the steel rod, and then they apply the bonding agent, and then they will do the concreting work, repair material to be filled in that work. So it should not be followed. Okay, we have to make the entire reinforcement to be exposed. Okay, and then, okay, we have to make the formwork, a temporary formwork, and we can pour the concrete inside. Okay, this is one method, traditional method. Next one is the by pumps. So if it is concreting work which is to be done on the ceiling, normally when sealing, how to do the plastering work means the mason will just throw the cement mortar up to on the top, okay, by gravity some, okay, mortar will try to fall down and remaining will stick. Okay, so that one is a tedious process, and moreover the, if it already reinforcement is there means the gaps between that reinforcement or inside the inside area of the reinforcement won't be filled. So for that, okay, we can follow a technique. Okay, so by providing an formwork with a closed formwork, providing an inlet and outlet, and by means of pump under pressure we can send the repair material, thereby it will fill all the gaps in between the reinforcement. Okay, and then we can make an homogeneous concrete to be filled. Okay, so this is by pumps. This is, okay, on repair method. Second one is dry packing. Okay, so dry packing is mainly suited where the, okay, structural number is against the gravity. For example, ceiling, a beam. Okay, here you can see an example for a beam. Okay, where the beam bottom reinforcement has been spalled. Okay, so due to that spalling, okay, what is happening means the reinforcement, okay, is exposed. So what we have to do means we have to, okay, clean all the loose material surrounding that reinforcement. Okay, and then we have to provide a temporary formwork, and this formwork should be properly placed, rigidly placed without any movements. And then we have to take a concrete or the repair material which is very dry. Okay, so that means we have to add a low water cement ratio, and we have to make it in balls. Okay, you can see a picture of that. In hands we have to make a balls. Okay, and then we have to place in it. You can see, okay, how these balls to be made. Okay, a dry concrete is made, and we have to rotate it continuously to make it a spherical shape, and then we have to apply like a patchwork. Okay, so that balls is placed in layers. Here you can see clearly how that balls are placed, okay, in layers. Okay, after placing in layers, in order to make it okay from okay air free, or that voids free, or the air bubbles to be with minimal air gap, we can make use of an hammer, wooden hammer, okay, and then wooden odd wood. Okay, so we can just have an hitting of this odd wood by using an normal hammer, wooden hammer, so thereby the compaction is done uniformly. Okay, so instead of making a vibrator, what will happen, the concrete will try to come out. So in those cases we can make a solid balls which is very dry. Okay, apply it onto the surface by using an wooden hammer and an wood. Okay, we can just tamp it so that it will be compacted. So this is the process of dry packing. Okay, next one, this is another structural number where a ceiling has been patchwork with the repair material. Okay, here you can see, okay, with the same process, but here it is done against the gravity, and then it is compacted by the same process. Okay, so whenever you do this okay patching work or for spell the material, we have to apply a proper bonding. That means we have to use the SB or mixed with the cement, and then we have, by using a brush, we have to apply a coating to the old concrete, and then we have to apply this repair material. So the next method is pre-packed concrete. Okay, this is also another interesting okay repair of spalled area of a disintegrated area, where we have to go for okay aggregates which is pre-packed. So that means I should take an gap graded aggregate in which more amount of voids will be there in between the aggregate, that means gap in between the aggregate, and I have to place a formwork, sorry, I have to place a formwork like this, fill all the gap graded aggregate. Before placing the gap graded aggregate, it should be thoroughly washed. Why means whatever the repair mortar I am sending, it should bind with the aggregate. So normally whatever the local aggregates what we are using, okay, will have some okay dust sticking onto the surfaces which prevent the bonding. So normally the aggregate should be washed thoroughly, and then it should be placed in this gap, okay, and the formwork, and after that it should be thoroughly sealed and provided with inlet and outlet with the gap graded aggregate filling the okay that gap. Okay, and after that by using a pump we have to send the repair mortar, so it will fill uniformly, and then it will come to the top surface. So note important thing, so whenever you are filling this repair material, you should always follow a okay line which should be against the gravity. So now here you can see we should fill from the bottom, so that it will go under pressure and it will come out from the top outlet. Suppose if you are choosing this top okay as an inlet, what will happen, okay, due to the gravity some materials okay will easily flow out from the bottom one without filling into the gaps. So we should always do, again the gravity means equally it will fill all the gaps and will try to come from the top outlet. Okay, and next one is pneumatically applied mortar. So pneumatically applied means with some velocity we are going to apply it. So here there are two techniques, one is gunneting or dry mix shotcrete, and second one is wet mix shotcrete. Now we will see about gunneting, dry mix shotcrete. Okay, so here is a wonderful process where okay the purpose of using the former can be reduced if the surface is an undulated surface, or if the cost involved in making the formwork in previous method and all you might have seen a formwork is constructed and then okay the repair material is placed. So here the purpose of using the former can be minimized. So this is the diagrammatic view of that. Here you can see okay a nozzle in which the repair material is fastly spread. So I will start from this end. So first of all we have to use an air compressor. So you might have normally seen in many okay tire puncture shops and all, where they will have a huge compressor machine, through that the air is forced to a pipe, and then our okay tire tubes has been filled with air. So similar process, air compressor is placed from the two okay pipes divided. So one it will reach the cement, dry powder cement or the repair material which is very dry. Okay, so mostly if you follow an okay cement okay based means cement will be filled in that, and this air compressor with high pressure will take some cement and it will reach this point. and the next pipe will reach an water tank where with high pressure this water has been taken, and through a flexible hose pipe it will reach this point. So this location is a point where there is a dry cement and the water will try to mix. Okay, immediately before the outlet, immediately before the nozzle, it will try to mix, and to the wall adjustment, okay, it is forcefully sent to the surface of or the platform where the concrete to be sprayed. Here you can see a picture of that. Okay, the main that pipe which has more dia will take the cement, and the top with the thinner or with lesser dia will take the water. Here it will be mixed, and the person who is operated is called nozzle man. So he is forcefully injecting this one. We can regulate the water to be mixed also. Okay, so this is the procedure for gunneting. Okay, so you know about gun means with high velocity we can okay, shoot a solid material. Here cement and the water is mixed and then it is shooted out. What is the main advantage? Since I am regulating the water, I can get high compressive strength. Okay, normally if you just if allow a flowable concrete to pass means okay, the workability should be more, then only it will act as a liquid and it can be sprayed out. So in that case automatically the compressive strength will be less. And second one, there will be a nozzle man to adjust the water. So whenever required based on the application, the surface how it look like, he can adjust the water, whether if it is very dry or more watery, okay, substance coming out, liquid, okay, repair material coming out, we can adjust that one. And also these dry bags are available automatically. If I can fill it and I can do the process, and moreover it is more possible for this vertical and overhead surface, I can go for this method. Next, regarding the disadvantages, the main disadvantage is that it will try to rebound. Since I am applying with high velocity, what will happen? Okay, if I use a okay, dry cement mixed with sand means it will try to hit the surface and try to rebound. Okay, like a ball hitting and surface and rebound, like that it will try to rebound. And also more dust. See, actually mixing is happened before okay the nozzle. So always there is a tendency of the cement powder or that okay dry cement and sand material to come out without mixing with water. Okay, much possibility is there. So you can find the dust. Here you can see this picture. Okay, a dust mixed material comes out. And also we require larger compressor. Why means both water and as well as the cement should be pushed under pressure. So large air compressors are required. And also the nozzle man should be skilled. Okay, so because you should okay able to regulate, or you should adjust the pressure, or you should withstand the pressure, okay, which is coming out from the nozzle. So only skilled person, you know about the fire extinguisher persons and all, okay, firefighting peoples, okay, they are well trained. Because if a fire is happening at the fourth floor means the water pressure will be such a way that it should reach the fourth floor. So the nozzle man should be skilled in such a way that he should operate those machines. And also okay, sometimes the due to the specific gravity, cement particle will come and hit the surface, and after that the sorry, sand particle will hit the surface first, and after that the cement. So we can find a lamination or sand lenses or dry packets we can find out. Okay, so next one is wet mix mechanism. This one we will see in the next class. Thank you.